Hi, my name is Jack Fuller, and I'd like to welcome you to a program of simple Tai Chi moves designed to give you the ability to easily take daily 15-minute Tai Chi breaks. This easy-to-learn program can help you significantly improve the quality of your life. By taking short 15-minute Tai Chi breaks, you can enjoy significant stress reduction, increase your peaceful energy, improve your overall health and quality of life, and enjoy more flexibility and balance. You need no special attire for this practice. Tai Chi consists of fluid, gentle, circular movements. The gentle, repetitive, meditative moves will help you relax and find your center, that stillness in the midst of constant motion. The integration of the mind and body prepares the way for a much more fulfilling life. Tai Chi will allow you to enjoy the seemingly magical rewards of the Taoist concept of effortless effort, the practice of doing less and accomplishing more. Tai Chi is an internal martial art. It helps one strengthen the mind and body from within. It helps a person become aware of and strengthen one's vital energy, the Qi. The program will consist of easy-to-learn lessons. The first lesson will be on relaxing, correct breathing, and gentle warm-up stretching. The other lessons will teach you the 12 Tai Chi movements derived from the Sun-style Tai Chi, which make up the program. We are indebted to Dr. Paul Lam for first using these 12 moves in his Tai Chi for Arthritis program. The best way to benefit from this program is not to be in a hurry. Take your time, and through relaxed repetition, you will let this program come to you. It's really very simple. Each time you perform the moves, you will learn something more about how to do them, more according to Tai Chi principles. I've been doing Tai Chi for over 14 years and see over 500 people each week in my classes, and I continue to learn a lot each and every week. The benefits of this program will start to come to you immediately. Let it simply come to you. As you can see, almost everyone can participate. So loosen your tie or kick off your heels and join us on the road to better health and an improved quality of life. Hi there, let's get started. The 15-minute Tai Chi Break program consists of 3 to 5 minutes of sequential relaxing warm-up and correct breathing, followed by doing 12 moves 4 times, which takes approximately 15 minutes. The first thing I'd like to address is breathing correctly. We get into the habit of shallow chest breathing, just using the upper portion of our lungs. If you look at infants, how they breathe, as they inhale, their bellies go up, and as they exhale, they go down. That type of breathing, abdominal breathing, is very, very good for you. And we like to get into the habit of doing it not only with Tai Chi, but with everything in your life. It's very simple. It's not rocket science. As you inhale, let your belly expand. As you exhale, let it contract. As you inhale, let it expand. As you inhale, exhale, let it contract. Now don't stop doing that for the rest of your life. Seriously, if you get into the habit of breathing that way, using all of the capacity of your lungs, you get up to 80% more oxygen, which is food, which is energy for your body. It massages some internal organs, moves your diaphragm. People who sing, people who play wind instruments learn how to breathe that way. It lowers your blood pressure. I don't think you can be angry and be tense and still breathe that way. Very, very good for you. So simply, as you inhale, let your belly expand. As you exhale, let it contract. The next thing I'd like to address is posture, correct posture in Tai Chi. Simply sit down a little bit, like there's a chair under your bum. Just sitting down a little bit, being careful not to lean forward, but just straight down and not trying to get too low. Have the feeling that you're suspended or pushing up gently on the top middle of your head, your crown chakra. There's a little bit of forward curl to your shoulders, and this is an exaggeration, but just a little bit of curl, and it's true in a lot of martial arts. So sitting down a little bit, feeling suspended, aligned, and connected, everything relaxed. The next thing I'd like to share with you is doing some sequential relaxing. You can do this with your eyes open, eyes closed, and as you're doing it, please remember to do abdominal breathing or belly breathing. Sitting down a little bit, good Tai Chi posture, pushing up a little bit on the top middle of your head, and just let go. Let go of any tension, let go of any stress, and just simply be with your breathing. Let go of any tension in your face, and it is letting go, effortless effort, just kind of getting out of the way. Let your neck muscles relax. And let your shoulders relax. Let go of any tension in your arms and your wrists, your hands and your fingers. Feel the peace. Let go of any tension in your chest. Let your abdominal area relax. Let go of any tension all up and down your back, and just simply be with your breathing. And let your bottom relax, maybe a little pelvic tilt. Straighten up your lower back, but not stiff. When you find that posture, it feels really, really good for you. You're rooted to the ground, suspended, and everything is aligned or connected in between. Okay. As you're starting the warm-ups, gently move your body side to side, slowly, as if you're letting fine sand flow from one leg to the other. Good Tai Chi posture throughout. Staying down a little bit if you can. And just let everything else go and simply be with your motion. One of the more beautiful descriptions of Tai Chi is that it helps you find that stillness, that center in the midst of motion, in the midst of constant motion. Okay, and find your midpoint. Make intuitive corrections to your posture, feeling suspended or pushing gently up on the top middle of your head, which pulls your chin in a little bit, aligns your neck vertebra, rooted to the floor, to the ground, and everything aligned or connected in between. Now let's do some gentle warm-ups, some stretching exercises. First one is you have your hands in front, sitting down a little bit. As your arms come up, shoulders stay down, shoulders relaxed. As your arms come down, your head comes down. Just a gentle gravity neck stretch. Hold for 2. And again, as your arms come up, shoulders really relaxed. Never forcing anything. Arms come down, head comes down. And you want to repeat that 2 or 3 times. Also for loosening up your neck, you have one arm in front. I'm doing my right arm. As I turn my arm and my head to the right, just gently loosening up your neck. Back to center. Switch hands and to the left. Not forcing anything. And just doing that several times. And then shoulders, gently rotating your shoulders. Full range of motion if you have it. If you don't force it. And simply go both ways. Other way. Okay, also a gentle stretch. As one pushes down, the other pushes up, doesn't matter which one. Ease into it. Let your body stretch itself. And the other way, if you kind of bend your body towards the unweighted side over here, it gives you an oblique stretch. And if you straight up, it gives you another stretch. And just do that several times. And then loose waist, flexible torso, holding a ball. I'm holding a ball right over left and turning to the right. Switch hands into the left. Shoulders relaxed. Flexible torso. One of the neat things that Tai Chi does for you is gives you an increase in flexibility. Sometimes you can actually feel that energy between your hands too. It's there. Okay, next one is the washing machine. Shirley, in one of my classes 11 or 12 years ago, named this the washing machine. As you do this, put your washing machine on gentle cycle only. Just letting your arms gently flop on you. A lot of people, when they're starting with Tai Chi, the arms are stiff out here. Just let your shoulders relax and let your arms flop on you. Yeah. And this is very simple but very profound. Just stepping forth and back. Sitting down a little bit, set your left foot forward or one foot forward and gradually let your weight flow. Touch and then back. Forward, cat-like, softly. Lower back relaxed, shoulders relaxed. And do that several times, and then stepping from side to side. Just gradually letting your weight flow. Touch and then back. Such that you could stop at any point and still be balanced. Okay. The last one is circles on the ball of your foot. All your weight is on your other foot, loosening up your ankle, your knee, your hip. And go other way too. And other foot. Other way on other foot. Okay, now we're ready to get into the program. Okay, let's get started. We're going to learn 12 simple moves, which are easy to learn. The 15-minute Tai Chi program consists of 3 to 5 minutes of sequential relaxing and warm-up, followed by doing the 12 moves 4 times in a row. This takes about 15 minutes. The best way to learn these moves is to relax and to let them come to you. Don't worry about getting things perfect the first time. Each time you repeat the form, the 12 moves, you will learn more about what you are doing, and you may never stop learning. Okay, start with your heels together and your arms gently down by your sides, and just let everything else go. This is the opening move, followed by a Qigong breath. And begin. Arms come up, palms facing each other. And down. As you sink down, step forward, left foot, hand somebody a ball. It's a strike. Right foot follows about shoulder width, and hands come back in. And a Qigong breath. Inhale, hands just beyond shoulders, back to head width. And again, please. And begin. Arms come up, palms facing each other, about shoulder level. Down as you sink down, staying at whatever level is comfortable for you. Step forward, left foot, hand somebody a ball. Right foot follows about shoulder width, hands come back in. Qigong breath, hands expand as you inhale and exhale, just beyond shoulders, back to head width. And same thing from the rear. And begin. Arms come up, palms facing each other. And down, sinking down, and staying at whatever level is comfortable for you. Step forward, left foot, hand somebody a ball, a strike. Right foot follows about shoulder width. Hands come back in about head width. Qigong breath, hands expand just beyond shoulders and back to head width. This is all in slow motion, not quite up to speed, what we normally do. And again, sinking down, opening move. Step forward, left foot, hand somebody a ball. Right foot follows shoulder width. Hands come back in. Hands expand from head width just beyond shoulders, a Qigong breath, and back to head width. The next move is single whip. We'll start with the Qigong breath right after the opening move. Hands expand just beyond shoulders, back to head width. Small step to the right. Hands start out parallel, spread in front of you. Weight 70% right. Weight comes back on your left as your right hand scoops. And again, starting from the Qigong breath, an inhale and exhale. Small step to the right. Hands start out parallel. They spread in front of you. Weight a little bit more than 50% to the right. Weight comes back on your left. Feet come together. And again, from the rear. Starting from the Qigong breath. Small step to your right. Hands start out parallel. Weight 70% to the right. Heels on the ground. Weight comes back on your left. Feet come together. And again, from the Qigong breath, an inhale and exhale. Small step to your right. Hands start out parallel. Weight 70% right. Weight comes back on your left as your right hand scoops. Feet come together. And again, a Qigong breath, starting from head width, just beyond shoulders, back to head width. Small step to your right, single whip. Weight comes back on your left. Feet come together. Now I'd like to show you from the beginning through single whip. And begin. Arms come up, palms facing each other, and down as you sink down. Step forward, left foot, hand somebody a ball. It's a strike. Right foot follows, shoulder width. Hands come back in about head width in a Qigong breath. Hands start from head width, expand just beyond shoulders, back to head width. Small step to your right, single whip. Hands start out parallel, spread in front of you, weight 70% to the right. Weight comes back on your left as your right hand scoops. And feet come together. And the same thing from the rear, the beginning through single whip. And begin. Arms come up, all abdominal breathing through your nose if you can. And down as you sink down. Step forward, left foot, hand somebody a ball. This is all opening move up to the next Qigong breath, which is right here. A Qigong breath, inhale, just beyond shoulders, and back to head width. Single whip, weight shifts to the right. Small step to your right, hands start out parallel. Weight 70% on your right, just a little bit more than half. Heels firmly on the ground. Weight comes back on your left. And your feet come together. The next move is wave hands like clouds. We're going to start with single whip. Take a small step to the right. Hands start out parallel, spread in front of you. Weight comes back on your left. Feet come together. And stepping out right. This is wave hands like clouds. Right hand faces out, left hand scoops. Feet come together. Hands come back, weight comes back on the left. And again, small step to the right, single whip. Weight 70% to the right. Weight comes back on your left as your feet come together. Wave hands like clouds, stepping out right. Right palm faces out, left hand scoops. Right palm is about chin height. Feet come together, hands switch, weight shifts to the left. And again from the rear. From single whip, small step to the right. Hands start out parallel. Weight 70% right. Weight comes back on your left as your right hand scoops. It's blocking. Feet come together. And stepping out right. Your gaze is unfocused over the top hand. Feet come together. Hands switch. Weight shifts to the left. And again from the rear. Starting with the Qigong breath. Single whip, small step to your right. Hands start out parallel, spread in front of you. Weight only about 70% to the right, heels on the ground. Weight comes back on your left. Feet come together. Hands switch, stepping out right. Right palm faces out, left hand scoops. Feet come together. Hands switch, weight shifts to the left. Very fluid. And now doing wave hands like clouds 3 times in a row, just like we do in the program. Starting with the Qigong breath. Single whip, small step to the right. Weight comes back on your left. Feet come together. Stepping out right. And again, this is in slow motion, not quite as quickly as we do it in the regular program. Feet come together, hands switch. Weight shifts to your left. Second of 3, stepping out right. Right palm faces out. Gaze unfocused over the top hand. And feet come together. Weight shifts to the left. Top hand is about chin height. Shoulders relaxed. Hands come back in at the end of 3, and finishing up with a Qigong breath before we start the next move. And the same thing from the rear. Wave hands like clouds 3 times. Starting with single whip, small step to your right. And again, staying down a little bit if you can. It's really good for working your quad muscles. Stepping out right, right palm faces out, left hand scoops. Feet come together, hands switch, weight shifts to the left. Your lower back is also relaxed and aligned. Second of 3. And third of 3, stepping out right. Right palm faces out, left hand scoops. Left foot comes to the right. Feet come together, weight shifts to the left. Your weight evens out as you do the Qigong breath. And now a Qigong breath and brush knee, which is the next move, twice from the front. Your finishing wave hands like clouds, a Qigong breath. Weight shifts to your right. Right extends in a circular feeling, left palm down, body turns, steps out left. Right foot follows. The left hand was brushing the knee. And again. Qigong breath. The first thing I do is I kick my right heel out just a little bit to straighten my foot. Right extends, left palm down by your right front. Left hand brushes the knee. Right hand strikes. Right foot follows. And we're going to break this down doing one hand at a time a little later. Same thing from the rear. Starting with the Qigong breath. Weight shifts to the right. Right extends, left palm down, body turns, steps out left. Right hand comes in towards you a little bit and then around front. And the right foot follows. Again. Right extends in a circular feeling, body turns, steps out left. Left palm is alive on a sea of energy facing down as you come around. Okay, this is brush knee showing each hand. With your right hand, doing half of a Qigong breath. I kick my right heel out a bit. Right extends in a circular feeling, body turns, and steps out left. And your right foot follows. Okay, again. Right comes in. Qigong breath. Weight shifts to the right. Right extends in a circular feeling, body turns, steps out left. Right comes in towards you and then around front. And then the right foot follows. Okay, now the left hand. Left hand comes in, half of a Qigong breath. My weight shifts to the right. Left comes palm down by my right front. Step out left. Left comes around in front, kind of brushing the knee, and the right foot follows. And again. Left comes in. Qigong breath. I kick my right heel out a little bit, straighten my foot. Left comes palm down by my right front. Body turns, step out left. Right foot follows. And both hands. Both come in. Qigong breath. Kick my right heel out a little bit. Right extends, left palm down, body turns. Steps out left. Left brushes the knee, right hand strikes. Right foot follows. And again. A Qigong breath. My weight shifts to the right. Right extends, left palm down, body turns. Steps out left. Right foot follows. The next move is strum the lute, and starting with brush knee. And the right foot follows. Here I step back right. Left hand comes out, right protects the elbow. Left toe comes back a little bit. Strum the lute. And again, brush knee, stepping out left. Right hand strikes, left brushes the knee, right foot follows. Step back right. My left hand starts at the elbow, comes out, right protects the elbow, left toe back a bit, strum the lute. The next move is parry, parry, and punch. Starting with strum the lute, hands turn over to the right. Step out left foot, right hand strikes, left comes back. Hands turn over to the left, forward on your right foot. Left hand strikes, right comes back. Hands make a fist, forward on your left foot. Right over left wrist, right foot follows. And again, please. We strum the lute. Hands turn over to the right before you step. Come forward on your left foot. Right hand strikes, left comes back. Hands turn over to the left, palms facing each other. Left hand strikes, right comes back. Hands make a fist, right over left wrist. Right foot follows. This is a very difficult move for a lot of us to learn, so just be patient with it and you'll get it. Strum the lute, hands turn over to the right and forward on your left foot. Right hand strikes. You can feel the energy between the hands. Hands turn over to the left, forward on your right foot. Left hand strikes, right comes back. Hands make a fist, forward on your left foot. Right over left wrist. Right foot follows. And again. Strum the lute, right's protecting the elbow. Hands turn over to the right. I come forward on my left foot. Right hand strikes, left hand comes back. Hands turn over to the left, forward on my right foot. Parry. Hands make a fist, forward on my left foot. Right over left wrist, right foot follows. Okay, and the final moves. As you come from punching, your hands separate. Palms down, hands come back, step back right. Left foot follows. And this is push the mountain. As you come around to the right, right foot partway lands at an angle, left toe comes around, heels together again. Qigong breath. And close. As your arms come down, body comes back up. And again, please. Starting from punch. Palms separate, step back right, left foot follows, and push the mountain. Always a bend in your elbows, even when you're out straight. Coming around to the right, right foot partway lands at an angle, left toe comes around, Qigong breath, and then close. And again, from the other side. Starting from punch, hands separate, come back, left foot follows, push the mountain, come forward on your left foot, coming around to the right, right foot comes partway, lands at an angle, left toe comes around, Qigong breath, just beyond shoulders, back to head width, and close. Arms come down, body comes back out. And again, from punch, step back right, palms separate, hands come back to your chest, left foot follows. Push the mountain, coming around to the right, right foot partway lands at an angle, left toe comes around, Qigong breath, and close. The following is once through all 12 moves from the front and from the rear at regular speed. The following is all 12 moves 4 times in a row, the complete program. It is very helpful to do 3 to 5 minutes of sequential relaxing and stretching before doing this program. In the next chapter, you will see the complete program, all 12 moves 4 times in a row from the rear. Now, in order to make a smooth transition from the first time through to the second time through, we come around and do the Qigong breath, and instead of closing, we go right into the single whip of the next time, and we repeat that same thing on the third and fourth times through. Now, in order to make a smooth transition from the first time through to the second time through, we come around and do the Qigong breath, and instead of closing, we go right into the single whip of the next time. And we repeat that same thing on the third and fourth times.